Nerazzurri fans from all over the world, welcome to the pre-match of Inter-Lazio. Tomorrow at 12:30, a crucial game to get into the Champions League for next year. The numbers and the stats are pretty awful, not to say shitty, and that's why I want to get into them and share them with you. And I hope that they are not revealing, but that tomorrow something will go against these numbers. The first stat that I want to share with you is that Inter lost the last 3 matches in San Siro. Not only we lost them, but we lost them without scoring. So that's not very promising. Looking at Lazio, they come from 4 consecutive wins, which is quite a lot. And on the contrary, we come from 4 games with no victories. So that's another bad number. The last 9 times that Inter and Lazio faced each other, 4 times Inter won, 4 times Lazio won, and 1 time we tied. And this is also surprising to me because we are not winning against Lazio in the last 9 games in terms of victories. And Milinkovic-Savic scored 5 goals against Inter so far, which is the most he scored against any team in his career. Also not a very good number. And the last piece of statistics I want to share with you, it's actually, if you look at it, positive, but statistically I think it could be dangerous because Lazio in the last 5 away games didn't score a goal. So it's very likely statistically that sooner or later the tide will change. Let's see. But despite all these numbers, I am positive, I am confident, I am hopeful, because I can see a good spirit in the team. Last piece of data I want to share with you is, because we always talk about Lauti as a player that is exceptional during a little period, and then he has a period in which he doesn't score, so he's not very continuous, very consistent. We always say this about Lauti. Well, in the last 3 years, the player that scored the most goals was in Serie A Immobile with 57 goals. Lauti is second with 53. So this shows that Lauti is not so inconsistent as we perceive. Also, Lauti can become the 3rd player in Inter to score 15 goals for more than 3 consecutive years. And the 2 previous players that succeeded in this are Vieri and Icardi. So this is again a flattering piece of statistic about Lauti. Let's go to the starting lineup of this season that's so full. Can you imagine we are playing the highest amount of games that a team can play in a season? We have to see about the final in Champions League still, but apart from that, we played like hell, so many games, and so it's important to have a little bit of rotation. This is why, despite being a very important game, I would go with Lazio with the following starting lineup. In the goal, Tiramolla Onana, of course. I would have Bastoni on the left because I think that he can handle another game. And I would instead let Acerbi rest after the majestic, monumental game he played with Juventus. And I would have De Vrij in the middle. And I would also let Darmian rest a little bit, at least one half. And I would have D'Ambrosio. So I would play with De Vrij in the center, Bastoni on the left, D'Ambrosio on the right. In midfield, I would definitely have Aslani play at least one half, and the other half Barella can come in and substitute him. Mkhitaryan with Gagliardini, again, not all the game, but maybe plays the first half and then he gets substituted as well. And Tubeman Brozovic, who will play the whole game, I think, instead, because he needs to play. Because he's not playing very well lately and he needs to recuperate his vision and his ability to be the engine of the team. Aslani, Mkhitaryan and Tubeman Brozovic with Gagliardini and Barella coming on the second half. On the wings, on the flanks, I would definitely have Bellanova and Gosens. And up front, Lauti and Big Rom. I think this is the best couple for tomorrow's game. Let's see how it will go. I'm sure that with our energy and with our good vibrations as supporters, we can bring good luck to our team, and we can help them to overtake the numbers that are not so flattering. That's all for today's video. Please, if you enjoyed it, punch the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. It's very important for me. Thanks again for watching, and as always, Forza Magica Inter! Ciao!